Hey everyone, Dad Finance here, coming at you from the car again. Thoughts from the car. Hey, I just had a meeting with someone. I finished work, pulled over, had a quick FaceTime meeting with someone who I wouldn't go so far as to call him a client, as far as my consulting business goes, but definitely someone I'm working with as far as some things that they got going on. But anyway, all that aside, their main thing today, or in general, is they're not sure whether they should stay in their current job or not. Now, if you feel uncomfortable, unappreciated, or you just don't like the atmosphere of your job, just leave. Find something else and leave. Alright? Now, if you're a bit of a snowflake, sorry about the term, build a bridge and get over it. Alright? You've got to have a look at yourself and realise if it's your ego that's being hurt in a position, or if it's really the people or the company or business that you're working at that has the issues. So if you decide, look, it's not me, talk to your friends and stuff like that and explain what's going on and get some feedback. Alright? I told this person today, my exact words were, you deserve better. You deserve way better. This person was working, their boss was very passive aggressive, and I'm coming from a neutral stance, okay? So I ask about both sides of the stories. I know there's always two sides. There's the business aspect of things, like someone's got to run a business, so they can't be like lovey-dovey all the time, or they can't come across as lovey-dovey all the time. Some business decisions seem a bit harsh, but they have to be done for what's best for that business. So I take all of that on board and I listen to everything, and then I make, put the argument to myself about what's going on. After doing that, I can only say what I think they should do. Alright? In this case, I said, look, you deserve better. I think you should leave. And I think they're going to. Now, before you kind of, there's lots of people out there that just say, just quit. Just quit. And that all sounds really nice, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, woo! I'm just leaving my job, screw you! But if you've got a mortgage and bills and stuff like that, it's probably not the smartest thing to do. I never advise people to just quit on the day, alright? If you start looking for another job and putting the feelers out there, jump on LinkedIn and all your other networks, let people know you're looking, you'll feel a lot better because there's an end in sight. You know what I mean? There's a light at the end of that tunnel. Because if there's no light at the end of the tunnel, you're just in that darkness and you can't see the stars. So it's not nice. It is not a nice. I've been in positions before where they were absolutely miserable at work. Like, real despair going to work every day. Like, nasty. Alright, so I understand. I get it. But if you're in a hole, you don't want to keep digging. So you don't want to just go, fuck you, and just leave. Alright? You've got to pay bills and stuff like that. You might feel great and you don't have to see those assholes at work again anymore and whatever. But if you've got a mortgage, the bank isn't going to let you pay it off with hopes and dreams. You've got to pay cash. They want money. So I would start looking. And like I said, you'll feel a lot better once you start looking for another position. Alright? So, getting back to the crux of what I'm, trying to make this little chat about. Should you leave your position? I think most people already know the answer themselves, deep, down here. They know, alright, I can do better. Well, this isn't for me anymore. And if you've got people at work that are just assholes, and let's face it, there's a lot of them around, you can do better. You deserve better. Alright? Now, I hope this helps. I get a lot of people asking me about stuff like this, about their jobs, but I've got to say, I reckon 8 out of 10 stay in that job. They don't leave. And they just get miserable and more miserable and more miserable. And that's just shit. That's a shit way to live. Don't do that to yourself. All right. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Again tomorrow.